So, in this low inventory market in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex here in North Texas, here's what I said on my video that I do every Monday about the market report here in Collin County. If you sleep on it, you won't sleep in it. I got that from a builder's rep at property that we put under contract for one of my clients over the weekend. What that means is that with the low inventory, high demand, the 365 people still moving here a day, the new corporations still announcing that they're moving here, especially from California. And I'm helping some Californians relocate here as well. California, Illinois, Washington State are my top three for some reason, and Ohio on occasion. But in this low inventory, high demand market, you're seeing multiple offers many times over list price. It's not that way in every neighborhood or every property. It really depends on who's looking. The demand in that area, Collin County, is super competitive. Put an offer on a house in Garland for a client, and it needed work, as did another in Allen that I put an offer in on, needed work. They both went for over list price in a multiple offer situation. So I was also working with someone else looking at a property here in Collin County over the weekend. And I did mention this on my video earlier today. This is Monday, June the 12th. You'll see this video probably on Tuesday, June 13th, sometime around noon. But I told the folks that what I know about this property is that they're going to have multiple open houses in a row. And then over the weekend, there's going to be a call for highest and best. And that's exactly what happened. Someone I was familiar with that had it on the market, so I knew exactly the way it would go, and it went that way. So when an agent calls for highest and best, what does that mean? Is it always the highest price? No, it doesn't mean that. I have an example. This is a little older, but I had a client whose home I had on the market. We had multiple offers over list price. We had one, since no one knows the address. We had a financed offer for more than $15,000 over what the property was listed for. Well, let me take that back. More than $15,000 over a financed offer that we'd received. However, the bank was one of those large ones that you see advertised on TV. You may have one of their credit cards in your pocket. Not gonna name the bank, but let's just say it makes you run after. You can figure out that, hopefully. But the bank doesn't have a good reputation for closing on time. So in this case, it was about the terms, because the person selling was buying a new home and had to have the funds in a certain period of time, and the particular offer that was more than the cash offer, again, was from a bank that had a reputation of not getting things done in less than 90 days, and this person was going to close in a much quicker fashion. So what highest and best means is it may be the highest price you're willing to pay, but it's all about terms for the seller. And what I mean by that is, for example, I had someone that made an offer for, and actually posted a video about this, where it's a $500 option fee, 5-day option period. The option period is to get an inspection. Buyer paid for title, buyer paid for survey. So those are some of the things that you can do to give your highest and best. Because if the seller is paying for title, that's It's not quite 1%. It just depends on the price point, but it's close enough to say it'll be about 1%. So that'll give you an edge. If you're willing to pay for title, you can talk with your agent and tell them, hey, we want to work with this title company. Sometimes if you go ahead and work with the seller's title company, it may make it easier. If you're paying cash, the survey, it's up to you, but I would always suggest getting a survey. You're not required to get one if you're paying cash. If you're getting a mortgage, you will have to get a survey. The other thing is you can do a full appraisal waiver or a partial appraisal waiver. And I talked about this at length in a video. Partial means that if it appraises for above a certain amount, that you're willing to bring the difference should it not appraise for the full price. Full appraisal waiver means regardless of what it appraises for, you're going to pay. And then the other is it has to appraise, period. So when I'm working with clients, I always suggest a partial appraisal waiver. And though I hesitate on this one where there's a service contract because it helps in case there's issues, I try and negotiate it in, but we know that's something we can give up, and the buyer can buy one and get it at the quote real estate agent's price at least the first year. So that's a strategy. The other is, and there'll be some people that will be upset by this, make offers on multiple properties at once, make your highest and best on each. You're not committed until everyone signs. And you deliver money, and if you win multiple, you just have your agent email the other party and say, hey, we're withdrawing. We found another property. Will that upset some? Probably, but it's a strategy that I used back during the peak. I made 25 offers for one person, and we got 2 accepted. And one we backed out on, and 1 closed. So that's some of the things you can do. You can have a shorter finance period. The best thing there is to get with a great lender, get yourself fully credited and underwritten. That means provide all your income and asset documents. Last 2 years of tax returns, that's going to be required. It's not the lender being a jerk. That's what they have to do. It's required by Fannie and Freddie. Also, some sellers don't like FHA offers or VA because they think there's something special about them. As long as the property's in good condition, and your agent should be able to walk around and look for the signs as whether or not it looks like it'll go that route. You can always waive, and I would never suggest waive inspection. Pardon me. I would say get an inspection, and then only request if it's major things, pardon me, like foundation or roof issues. You can't get a mortgage or insurance on a roof that's not in good condition. I hope that's helpful. This is not all the strategies, but part of it. I just wanted to put it out there. You definitely want a great team, a great lender, a great agent that knows the market. Go out and do your due diligence in each neighborhood. Again, don't sleep on it because you won't sleep in it. Things do not last long. We're in that market again, no matter what you hear on the news. Also, don't pay attention to what the news now telling you that rates fell. They fell, then they went up. Talk to your lending professional, talk to your real estate agent. I hope this is helpful. If I can be of any help, you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you have an agent, talk to them about the strategy. And I hope that helps you go out and win a home. If I can help you buy or sell a home, I'm more than happy to. All my contact information will be at the end of this video. See you next time. Have a great one.